All right, apples wrapped in bacon. Who would have thought? Okay, so when you cut these apples up to get this little dish started, you just kind of slice them like this. Get you about 3 pieces out of each half. The little trick is this melon ball tool. And you just get in here and get these seeds out real easy. When I first started doing this, I couldn't figure out how to do this. Got all frustrated. Mom walked in here and said, Neil, this is all you gotta do. But the next step we've got to do is get a syrup made to cook these apples in before we wrap them in the bacon. Then we're going to put them in the oven for a second. What I'm going to do, I've got this heated up a little bit. I'm going to put just a little water in here. No specific measurement, because what we're going to do is make a syrup, and we'll have to cook it down probably. 5 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Just kind of let everybody know what all I'm putting in here. We got 1 tablespoon of curry and 1/8 tablespoon of cayenne powder. And last but not least, a cup of raw sugar. We're going to let this cook down just a little bit, and then we're going to get our apples put in there. Couple things you want to remember, or that are going to be important for the recipe, is you're going to want to put the oven at 350. I'm fixing to go over here and grab a baking sheet. I want to open up our bacon, cut it in half, show you what we're going to do there. We'll come back to this syrup because it should be cooked down about right by then. One other thing to think about whenever you're cooking food is food safety. That's something that I am involved in and have been since being in this industry. You don't want to be cooking any cross-contaminating your food. So you always want to have a clean cutting board, and you don't want to be putting this fresh bacon on a clean cutting board and then cutting salad or these apples on here after that. You want to be sure and wash your cutting board before you go to your next item. This bacon packages are, just cut in there and get to them. That's all there is to it. What I'm going to do for this recipe is take my bacon out and get it cut in half. This, once again, is another Peterson's product. We've got a all natural bacon, no antibiotics, no growth stimulants, super lean. As you can see, the secondary lean on this, for anybody out there that's really knows about their bacon, is really good. And we strive to have a super good secondary lean in our bacon. If you're not familiar with that, I'm just talking about, I'm sure a lot of you go out there when you're shopping and you look for a lot of meat in your bacon. You might go through 3 or 4 packages. Our goal as a company is first package you pick up of Peterson's is going to be good. You don't have to go look through them. They're all going to be super meaty. So we're just going to get this cut in half right quick. So when we wrap them around these apple slices, they won't be too long. Couple of things you might be interested in learning about our company and what we do. The bacon is certified humanely raised. We buy it from a company that abides by all the standards that entails. This happens to be hickory smoked, and we use no nitrates in our bacon, no MSGs, no preservatives. So the ingredient statement reads, let me just read it to you. Pork, water, brown sugar, salt, sodium lactate, which is another ingredient that is derived from a corn source, and what is used is to inhibit pathogen growth. That's all makes this bacon a lot safer for you and your family. Celery juice concentrate and lactic acid starter culture. I know a lot of people will wonder about the lactic acid starter culture, but it is not a dairy product, so if you have any lactose intolerance, you don't have to worry about this product being a problem for you to eat. I think I'm going to go ahead and put these apples in here right now and let them cook while this is cooking down. That's probably going to work out just perfect. So what you got is 1 pound of apples. You just drop them in your syrup and you're ready to go. One word of caution, don't put your finger in there. It'll be hot. And one other little topic I wanted to talk about was, you might be watching this video and wondering, why is this guy wearing that costume? Or because I do go out and do this kind of work quite a bit, showing our products off to our customers. I have a lot of times they come up to me, especially out in LA and New York, and tell me a nice costume. Well, all I can tell them is that I'm not wearing a costume. This is what I wear every day, and this is who I am. Now, I want you guys to, know me as a person, because once you know me and the guys I work with, you'll know that we're genuine people and we really want you to have good food to eat and feel safe and confident that that's what you're getting when you pick up Peterson's brand. So, anyways, I just kind of wanted to clear that up for anybody that might be wondering what made him think that being a cowboy was going to make his apples wrapped in bacon taste any better. I'm going to let them cook about halfway, because I'm not planning on cooking them in the oven for a long time. So I want to get them cooked about halfway. That's smelling really, really good. Wow, I'm excited. I think I got about 15 more minutes. I'm going to have me an apple wrapped in bacon. Our products are made right in a little 15,000 square foot facility. They're hand cared for by people. You could come over and meet us. Just come to Hamilton anytime. We'll be glad to take you on a tour and send you away with a free package of bacon. We sell all across the country. Whole Foods is a big customer of ours. You can also go to H-E-B Central Market, Sprouts out in Arizona, Denver, Colorado, and also the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're in pretty much any upscale retailer that might be in your area. Go check them out, because there's a good chance you can find our products in there. Full line of chicken sausages, smoked sausages, bacon, ham. We do a really good ham. Now these apples are getting about done, so I'm going to get them out, get some bacon put around them, get them in the oven, and that'll be all there is to it. Not rocket science here. See, that's perfect. That apple's just it's a little bit tender, but it's not fully cooked yet. That's what you want. You just take your raw piece of bacon, get it wrapped around here, toothpick, keep that held together. Man, that's going to be good. I'm burning my fingers a little bit here because I got in a hurry. Well, no need to do that. My dad always said you're going to get a lot farther a lot quicker if you'll just take your time and do it right. Next step, throw them in the oven. Put them in there for about 5 minutes at 350 degrees or until your bacon's cooked. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you came, and visited the site and saw what we're doing here. And like I said, feel free to contact us anytime you're interested in getting a recipe or seeing, maybe curious about some nutritional facts or some ingredients in any of our products. We'll be glad to, tell you what's in there and help you out in any way we can.